Hello, gamers.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
That was fast. Can I turn this fucking thing off? This, I don't know. The motion blur is pretty annoying. Random chair. Oops. Hello, Loki. If only I had remembered how to enjoy it. Nice, I fucked up. Too high CPU usage. Well, it's 99%, not 100%, so maybe we can roll with it. I messed up my settings. Fuck. I don't want to reset the stream now. Because I would have to... There'd be two different... like I don't want the first part to be like 10 minutes long. Try this. This might help. Okay. A little bit better. Rip.
August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay. What? Former self. What?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it
Hello,
lies
Misha.
well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
How you doing? Wow. I broke two. Hmm. Mm. I guess I can check this out. Or not? Oh. And how's it going? What is this? Laboratory? Wine cellar? Let's go here first. Maybe not. I did played. I did play. I was did play.
Taste. The fragrance. The massive rose.
Fuck off! I'm so done with this caffeine. I should shed light on the situation. I'm doing alright, it's just... it's just a coughing now. It's gonna be on for a few weeks probably. And how's it going, Mishka? It's like a really annoying dry coughing and then... yeah, it's shit. Can't open this. You caught it from me. You watch me too much, Soki. You watch me too much. Same thing as I had. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar.
Right. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
No, you're just catching the virus from me. The T virus. Of coughing, annoying coughing. Not much else. Oh god, this is long. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment a given, and cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Oh, I actually kind of probably forgot to open some drawers before. Maybe. What is that? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. It's like a safe point or something? Probably it does have like autosaves, I suppose. Oh, shit. 4 different chemicals. Okay. It's sorry, that's partially my fault for making these pauses, but I mean, can't really help it, but it's kind of funny. You're looking at a frozen stream like, what the hell is he doing? Come on, come on! I usually say I'll go for a commercial break when I'm doing that, so take note of that. Oh yeah, Tinder. You can't run away. There's no escape. It was planned, by the way. It was inevitable, but also planned.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Oops. There's no oil left in the lantern. You need to find an oil portion and use it. Oh, and use it. That's what I didn't do, probably. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gary. Good luck with that, Misha. Hooters. Nice plan.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Nice, my browser collapsed. Just suddenly it stopped. Nice, MAME did. It just closed. Good stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to what he read, but whatever. It's probably nothing important. Oh, Tinder. I could probably fill up the thing if I can open my inventory somehow. Oil. Nice. Well, I can fill it up quite a bit. Nice. Okay. Okay, I kind of want to disable this motion blur, but it doesn't happen every time, so I don't know. Hello, Revan. I can't. Oh, ow. That hurt. Ow, ow. It won't open. It's locked. Thanks for clearing that up. The fuck is this noise? I think it's crawling in my skin. That's what I'm hearing. Oh hey. A pianino or whatever. We call it pianino. Oh, I can't play. Shit. Oh, I've already been here. Wait, wait, what? This is confusing. What's going on here? I thought, what the? Getting lost here. Okay. Hello. Kingdom of Prussia. What? Where is it? I don't see how it's on the map. Whatever. Uh-oh. What? Wait, what?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
There's an excessive amount of motion blur here. Huh. Hey. Wow, can you do that after me? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff. Oh my god, I'm a gamer. Alright. More maps. Maps for everyone. Free maps. Scary. That's subjective.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
These weird noises are so, I don't know, off-putting. Like random like paper noises and stuff that happen all the time during these speeches. Hello, Sinister Shadow, welcome. Fuck that book. stuck in here. And maybe... Will there be Silent Hill? I don't know. I was planning on it, but I started playing so many other games that I don't know when I will have time to play that. But, like, I plan to play a bunch, but maybe I'll just play some. I think I'll play Silent Hill, though. I want to play Origins at some point. But I also want to play a weird version of 1. Yeah, I think that will work pretty well. If I can get it to work. That weird version of Silent Hill 1. It's gonna be fun. I really want to play that. I would want to play that before 0, but I kind of have to play 0 first, because I wanted to do it chronologically. Why the fuck? Oh wait. Fragile but breakable by... but not breakable by hand? What do you say? Not breakable by hand? What?
You have to be swift
Oh, it's
when
dark.
you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, Doom 3, Game of the Year this year for me. Why? Okay, I need to break the glass. Wait, what? Oh, it's all broken. Cool. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Or 1801. 1801. 1801? No? I'm confused. Another region, rich with lore, is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is a picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. 1801. Thank you. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the ground. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of a sense. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow, and the northern west glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed good way in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby, Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, the nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Hello Pachimuch, welcome to the cast. Cool. It won't open. And you know why? You'll never guess. Yeah, you'll never guess in a lifetime. It's locked. It won't budge. A candle stand. A bookshelf. A book. A book. A book. A book. A book. It won't budge. Something bizarre was going on about these rocks. It won't budge. How spoopy is this game going to be? Fucking damn it. This game is the sequel to Soma. Not sequel, prequel. Well, not prequel. It's the... Okay. It's the... This game is made by the same people as Soma, but previously, you know. I feel when you have to correct yourself 3 times. So, I don't know. It's kind of a cult classic. It's 2011. This is like one of the first games, isn't it, that kind of started this big indie horror game boom, right? Pretty much. You know, and then came all the shitty games like Slender and stuff like that. How do I push this? I should be able to push this, but... Huh. But I've never played it before, so I don't know how spooked I'm going to get exactly. What the fuck? How do you push this away? What the fuck? I can clearly see I need to go behind this, but I don't know how to move this. Open, open, open. How do you open that freaking door? What? I mean, how do you push the shelf? Can't seem to just push it. What the fuck? What did the game say about this? Because I didn't read this in the message. Oh god damn it, come on, why isn't that moving? Okay, this is kind of annoying. Oh, maybe I need to move this. There we go. Is there more? There might be more books. Wine cellar key. Uh-oh. I feel like we might have a someone. Can I not close this completely or what? There we go. There's like an enemy in this game that chases us. But anyways, this door opens, so we haven't met the enemy yet, but we probably will eventually. I think he's actually in the wine cellar we're going to right now. If I can find the right way. Huh? Oh yeah, this has been like blocked by the rocks, yeah. Oh hey, there's our enemy, right there. Mr. Spoopy Spooper Son. I think that's his name. Spoopy Spooper Son. You have to go pooping later. That's good to know. Thanks for always letting me know what you're up to and why you're leaving. It's super important to me to keep note of that. You're gonna you'll see him soon enough. We're going to the wine cellar and I think he's gonna be there. I once played like an hour of it or something. I don't like it. That's kind of how far I got. So, oh shit! What the fuck? Wait, what? Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Okay. Next Mafia speedrun? What are you talking about? Stopped running Mafia like 2 years ago. It's a shit speed game. Alright, we can go into the wine cellar now. Let's check it out. Here's the key and the door. I go for a commercial break. I never speedrun this game. This is the first time I'm trying to play through it. Would be fun if you shut up, Zoki. Also, this is what you would be hearing.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Basically nothing. I didn't have anything to say. I was so not. It's just felt so neutral about that game. It's so fucking bored. Look, you think that game is something like revolutionary for the time? Is it? Oh hey, there's our enemy. It's coming. No, he turned around. You think that game is revolutionary? It uses the fucking Quake 3 engine, okay? Quake 3 came out in '99, didn't it? What's revolutionary about it? Like, there's nothing. It's a fucking boring ass World War II game. Then what's so special about it? Other than nostalgia that you have, it's a kind of a boring game. It doesn't make that many great games, actually. Ever since, you know, Doom 1, 2, and like Quake, they have been kind of meh. Doom 3 was kind of shit. Quake 4 is meh. Wolfenstein 2009 is meh. What about frickin' Rage? I just remembered Rage. Does anyone remember Rage from 2011? It's one of the most mediocre games. It just doesn't make good games. Like, people keep saying, oh, id Tech is so lovely. I love John Carmack. He's so amazing. Those times are over. Yeah, as a kid. But now it's nothing. That game, like, all you feel is just nostalgia. It's not that great. It's rather repetitious. I'm not saying, like I mentioned, well, what's that? You know, Nakatomi Plaza, but that's not a good game. It's just kind of nostalgic to me, but I would have more fun because of that. That's what you feel as well. You just feel nostalgia. It's not really anything special, that game. So like this fake hype that you keep doing, like come on. Wow, the controller is so delayed right now. It's this weird feeling sick type of controls. Or something. Like super spooked, probably. Because we saw the enemy. Tinderbox. Or piment? Ah, Tinder. Ow. This is where I came from, right? I think so. Yeah. Nostalgia is a really questionable thing. But it's really just reliving the memories that you had from that time period, and not really... It's not really the remark of the game. It's just something that happens because you got older, you remember the old times. The game reminds you of the old times. It's... I don't know. Like Keen is kind of a shit game coming back, but you know, it's still kind of nostalgic, but it's also sort of bullshit and hurts my eyes. At least Keen 4 kind of hurt my eyes
What's happening?
with some of the backgrounds.
Feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
He has the same cough as I do. XD. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Willem, House of Gary. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon the slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, have brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs that he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Uh-oh. Someone's here. Uh-oh. I have a feeling we're not alone. Need to find a way out of here. How many things do I have? Okay, so I have orpiment, aquaregia, cutting, covers. I wonder if I need any more than that. Hang on, let me check. Four chemicals. Well, I do have the 4 chemicals. Hopefully that's the 4 I need, though. Hopefully I have all of them. Alright, I'm gonna go out. The laboratory is not too far, so if I really need something else, I can come back pretty quickly, supposedly. The atmosphere is really nice in this game. Pretty dark. Dork. Yep. Did Amnesia for you? Yep. Uh-oh. Ouch. I suppose that might suggest that I have all the stuff I need, right? How's my health? A few cuts and bruises. I'll do. Let's go to the 4 vials or whatever. Has it crashed or what? It seems to be taking a really long time to load. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there is a machine for pigs. I remember when that came out, like 2013 or something like that. Alright, so here's the 4 different chemicals that need to continue. Oh, we also need a... Oh shit. We're gonna need an extra vial. I don't know if I have one. Shit. Oh. I could probably put it here, right? Fuck. I don't... Okay, hang on. I don't have a thing to put it in. Wait. Ah, there we go. So what? Need to turn on the burners first. What? How do you do that? Hold down left mouse button and circular motion stick. Oh. I see. Okay, so I need to find the right sequence for this shit. It isn't really helping me with the order, it seems. Well, I'll just go through them like this. Pot of acid. So what do I use that for? It's filled with acid. Oh, maybe I need that on the thing to open the door downstairs. Do I have a visitor? Oh! The staircase just rip. I could potentially jump up on it, but I know the game won't let me, so... I have to find another way. I guess I'll just live the rest of my life in this laboratory. I have stuff like these burning things, and I can turn it off. And I can look at files. Fuck. Oh, it didn't break. Oh shit. I dropped something in the water. Or yeah, alternatively I can drink the acid I just made. I've probably written down something, let me check that. Maybe not. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. Okay. Oh. Maybe I could try to use some crates or boxes or whatever. Here. I didn't think of that. That could work. How do you rotate this? R. Rated R for retarded. Okay, this looks like really stable construction. There you go. Easy. I will try the acid on the thing. The red, whatever that is. There's certainly more and more of it.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
don't become a stray cat. Okay, got him. Enemies, you say? Alright, let's check this place out. Oh, hey. What's up? Alright. Need to avoid them. You don't say. I'm gonna close this door. I know I can't fight. Even in Penumbra you could barely fight. You could barely call it fighting. But I guess it makes you more vulnerable that you can't attack.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Except the dogs get up after that. You can never kill them, I think. I don't know. What's that? What the? Oh. Oh, come on. Wait, I can't move this? What the fuck? What kind of drink is that? What the fuck? Why did that hurt me? Ouch. Oops. This is nice. Open, open. Very difficult one hand, yes.
Is anyone there?
I kinda wanna look around, but I kinda don't wanna look around. I don't know if you ever had that feeling.
June 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Uh-oh. I think it's time to go down here. Cellar Archives. Yay. Okay. Fish thing. Something fishy. Something smells fishy about this. Are you afraid of fish, Zoki? Oh. This fucking thing doesn't want to go away. don't think it's gonna leave. Huh. Still here. Shit. Can't open this. Holy Bible, help me. I don't think that helped. What the fuck? Hey! I'm on the fucking crate! Are you shitting me? How did that even attack me? And it's like right there right now. I can't even run that way. What the fuck? This is bullshit. This is so bullshit. I'm here. Fucker. Come on! Like, this is so retarded. Why isn't he getting up on the fucking crate? Jesus fucking Christ, he's so terrible at jumping. Now it is waiting for me there. This is complete fucking stupidity. Bullshit. Can I run away? Oh, I guess that works. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Didn't know you could run away. I thought you could only like jump up on it. You actually have to run away once you pull this lever. I'm wasting time. I have to go back again. What the fuck? There's another fucking door here. And it has a dial, like a valve there, really? Or like a spindle, whatever you call it. Epic. Barely conscious. I guess I could wounded and bleeding quite badly. Okay, bleeding pretty badly now. Dude, there's no way I can open that in time. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to open that in time? What? Are you serious right now? This is a fucking retarded. What the fuck? Alright, where's the... Oh, it's right here. Wait, where's the... Oh yeah, that's the beginning of it. I've got one fucking healing item. Epic fucking meme, dude. At least I'm doing all good. Alright. I think I need to put a box there or something. Like that one there. I can't run fast enough though. What the fuck? Dude, I can't run! Oh my god, this is stupid fucking thing. Oh wait, there's another box here I could have used, I guess. How am I doing? Okay, I'm doing alright. I can't grab this though. Too far away. I need to push this. This is retarded. What a great game. This is stupid. Like, this is just completely fucking moronic. This part. Okay, where's my box? Oh. Okay. Wait, where's the fish? The fish is gone. Interesting. How do you even... What? They were behind it? What? I don't get this. Locks with a simple lock. I don't have a key or anything. Oh, it's something there. Hollow needle. Oh, maybe I can lockpick it. Yay, we made it. The fucking shit, dude. What? Okay. I guess I need to just hurry up or something. Hello? Hello? Nice. Gaming. Escape artist. More like autist. Oh, nice place. Nice. Nice legs. What's he touching? It'd be pretty weird if you could, Sophie.
An ascending room. Would it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Before I take that, I want to look around. Study. Guest room. Which one? Guest or study? Let's go to the study. Let's see if we can find Mishka. Trunk. Trunk. What the fuck is a trunk? In like this era. Everett's trunk was wrapped in a rope. Oops. The chest, maybe. Oops. Need to be careful. Sorry. This is the last one. Oh, whoops. Need to be careful. Need to be careful. Fuck. Right. You cross. Ooh, what's this? Is it like some sort of something? What did you miss?
Spoop.
You missed I know. There were a few fish following us, so we were running away from them. That's basically, you missed the first section that was kind of exciting, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, I'm betting getter. Also, I'm in the study right now. I'm looking for you. Hello, are you here? Nope. This is the study. This entire area. We didn't meet the walking dude though. We were just running away from fish that we never saw, so I guess it wasn't that spoopy or anything. It's alright. A letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, John Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowded with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. One of them was Zoki's family. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings, and trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance. I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into my mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Yeah, that's what it said.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Doggo!
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Here's the doggo. Fucking chair. Nah, it doesn't look like that. Ooh, shovel. I think shovels are pretty broken in this game. You can do stuff with them. Section 58, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest finding yielding nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in a dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Hey, Doggo Head. Rabbit. Rabbit fire. What happens if I put it here? Warm it up. Warm up the poor rabbit. And I won't fit. Can I put in Doggo Head? Ah, yes. He won't be freezing anymore. Usually, dead body parts are pretty cold, so. Oh, hey, what's this? A bird. A dead bird. Oh, I can see something outside. Nice. Oh, I never knew you could actually go outside. Well, I mean, technically we're only on the ledge here, but nice. Oh my god, I could probably jump around here. Oh, this is pretty dangerous. And you can't even save, so I'll come back to this in a bit. Can you even see? I'm gonna turn up maybe just a tiny bit of gamma here. Like that. That should be better. It's pretty dark for me as well. It's a dork game. Wait, I've already been here. I think I turned around somewhere. I didn't mean to. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh no, this is this is the way I can't go. Okay. Then I kind of messed up. Alright, that's fine. Let's go this way then. I wanna look around. What if I run through these ledges? Ooh, there's something here. So I was meant to do this. Nice. Oh, the stuff is around here as well. The red stuff. I think that isn't this a save then? looks like a saving point to me. Very similar to Penumbra save points. The elevator breaks down again. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Know that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. We're gonna have to get an elevator working. Okay. Sounds interesting. Attempt to go back, I suppose. I haven't found anyone in the study. Makes you wonder. Let's check out the quest. My quest. My 2 sons. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered on the strange happenings.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
I miss Jack commenting on everything, like a bookshelf with old books, a candle, a vase. It was a vase before I threw it across the fucking room. Ow. Get out of here. Okay, you know what? No, I'm actually gonna fix this up. I'm gonna be a nice person. Let's see. Let's fix this up. Alright. That's almost good. Okay, that's one. Since this has been taken apart, I can't, like, already was taken apart, I kind of feel like just putting it back together. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Go in. Shit, it doesn't want to go in. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Come on. Go in there. I don't think it even fits in there. It looks like it's like too big or something. Shit. God damn it. It won't fit. What the fuck? I tried my hardest and then this fucking thing doesn't even fit in there, dude. God damn it, dude. God damn it. Whatever. Retro Gamer 5000. Due to a broken lock. Okay. Crowbar.
July 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I don't get why only certain papers have voice acting. Voiceover.
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I can't open this one. Maybe I can use the crowbar.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm about to poop myself.
July 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I'm gonna go grab a drink and stuff. I'll be right back. I returneth. I've got some crackers to annoy you, by the way. I mean, I can only assume crackers would be annoying to the center. My guest, my two sons, in my cabin.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
These flashbacks are kind of weird without anything happening. Storage. Okay. It's pretty dark down here, isn't it? I have a feeling we might find someone. I'm just gonna light these. Hey Meshka, how do you feel about Marco? Are you still feeling hurt about it? Have you overlooked it, or have you decided that you hate him now? Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, you haven't? I see. I can understand. Let him. Ouch. Ow. My nose. My nose is crop up. Picked up drill part. I wonder how many parts I need actually. I mean, I have to look around everywhere, but I don't think lighting everything up is a good idea because that way I'm losing hiding places. So I have been in here. Yes. And somewhere else. That's where I came from. Oh yeah, this place. I haven't checked this place yet. Alexander, I've prepared the explosive you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is. The mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your father-brained servants. Father-brained? What the fuck, dude? I am father-brained myself. I am your feather-brained servants. This before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is to mix the liquids and you're ready to go. This Agrippa, I've heard him before in like a Harry Potter game, I think. His name is familiar. Or maybe it was just very similar. Delay on the look is pretty annoying, so gonna fix my sanity here. Come on. Oh, hey look. My sanity. ... Flowers. Candles. guy's gonna be around here somewhere, probably. Need to be careful.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
This is... yeah, thank you. That was great. Okay, I can see blood there. I might be on the right track. There's something here for sure. Oh! It won't budge. It won't budge. It won't budge. A candle. A tinderbox. A rock. Or a stone. A crate. A sign saying Parts Machinam. I've written down something, but what? God damn it. Whatever. Wait, memento? Wait. Oh, there we go. The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Alright, later, Zoki. You're so funny. It won't budge. It won't budge. I never liked dam levels, so playing Wolfenstein right now, it might take a while for me to force myself. Even in Call of Duty 1, I think that was my least favorite map, maybe the dam level. Call of Duty 1 was a good game though, I enjoyed it back then. Alright, let's go back. I guess I checked out everything down there. So there was my memento says that there's a hidden key. An important key is hidden in the guest room, so I should go and try to get that. Let's see if I can do anything about it. Although I don't think I can fix this elevator up yet, but I'm not sure. What is this door here? Oh yeah, the machine room. I don't have the key for it yet. So I can't fix up the elevator yet. I should have pulled it though, because he has written down something maybe. But whatever. I don't think it's gonna hinder my progress. I'm gonna go back to the guest room. See if I can find that thing. What is this? Alright, so there was a hidden key. But where?
July 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Alright, sorry about that. But that was a new note. I don't think that's a note I missed. It's probably just a note that's new here. tells me that, but I don't know what he, like, how did he assume that there's a hidden key somewhere? What, how? Unless, hidden? Was it hidden or... An important key is hidden in the guest room. Okay, so you have to be able to find it somehow. There has to be a key somewhere. Okay. Maybe that's legitimately one that I missed, I don't know. What? Oh, really?
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess
Found the key. Let's go.
July 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may in fact have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
What the fuck? Oh. Here are the rods. Shit. Alright, I'll be right back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I don't think I'm going to be on for too much longer. I have a bit of a headache. It's getting kind of late as well. So this is the machine that I need to fix, I suppose. Now that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery, make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Is it PlayStation?
Something's wrong. Oh, so wrong.
th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
The fuck is this stuff? There's another cock here. Already found one. I don't know where to put these though. Probably doesn't go there. Okay, so it goes on to the. I see. Okay, but no, I need to take it off. Shit. Do I? I don't actually know. And I found a few more. I did find another one, not sure if I have more. I think there was one around here. Plus one more upstairs. But I guess they are all needed downstairs, so I should bring them down. I hope I can take the cogs off, because I don't. That's probably not the first step. To have the cogs on. I think there's a cog somewhere around here. Maybe not. Nice. I don't know where the last cook is. Probably not here, right? Whatever, I think I'm